All right, we're gonna get a lot more personal in today's video. I've been trying to be as real as possible in a lot of these vlog videos, whether that makes me vulnerable or, you know, makes me positive or negative, whatever. This is just me. So today I want to talk about my tattoo that I have here on my forearm, that a lot of the viewers of a lot of my videos, whether it be a watch review or just a trail running vlog or whatever, seems like every video somebody comments and asks, what is the tattoo? What does it mean? So we're gonna answer that question today. Now, let me premise this by saying it's a pretty personal story. It's not something that I'm sharing for clicks or views or whatever. I'm sharing it because honestly it's on my forearm, and it doesn't just come up in YouTube videos, it comes up in my everyday life. You know, I could be getting a coffee, or I could be at work, you know, in kind of a professional environment. These forearm tattoos kind of stand out. And if it was something I didn't want to talk about, I would hide it. You know, I would have put it under my shirt or somewhere else on my body that wasn't so prominent, like right on my forearm. And especially in the videos I make, when I'm talking about watches and stuff, it's hard to miss the giant forearm tattoo that I have. So anyways, the tattoo in short is for my mom. So let's rewind a little bit back in time to my childhood. And my mom was really the pillar of my childhood. She provided the most care for us that she could. She stayed home. She was a stay-at-home mom. My dad worked, so I saw my mom a lot more than my dad, even though my dad was still a really awesome dad. And she was a strong woman. You know, she came from a family of 17 brothers and sisters, believe it or not, which is kind of crazy by today's standards. But you know, her childhood was a lot tougher than ours because she had so many siblings. So anyways, time went on, I got older, became a teenager, 18 years old, when my mom was diagnosed with chronic lymphomic leukemia. My sister and I, we didn't really know what it was. We didn't know what it meant long term. They basically, my parents sat us down and kind of just told us, hey, listen, you know, mom's sick. But they kind of put a positive light on it, where she was sick, but it was treatable. You know, whether or not that's true, or whether they were trying to protect us, you know, I'm still not sure to this day. Anyways, one thing led to another. At this point, you know, my sister went off to college, and my dad was still working a lot. Obviously, he had to pay the bills. So a lot of times it would be just me and my mom, and I ended up doing a lot of the driving for her, bringing her to her chemo treatments, you know, back and forth, and to all of her doctor appointments. And obviously, you know, it wasn't just me, it was a team effort. But I just remember being a teenage boy, you know, and all the things that come with being a teenage boy, and then having this like overwhelming responsibility of having to, you know, kind of take care of your mom. And things just continued to get worse from there. Developed all kinds of infections, and it came to a point where she really couldn't get out of bed anymore. So, you know, I'd be doing a lot around the house. Yeah, it was rough for a while there. She was sick for, I don't really remember the total amount of years or days. I want to say it was like a year and a half. The treatment that she was on started to wear on her negatively. That sent her to the hospital, where she would spend the rest of her days. Like, as a kid, you never want to see your parent in that kind of shape where they're just totally incapacitated, and to a point where they almost, I mean, they don't even remember who you are. I don't even know why I'm making this video. I feel like maybe just for me, but you know, there's probably other people out there in similar situations, maybe even kids that stumble across this video. I don't know, maybe it can help somebody. So anyways, after she passed, I was 17 when she died. And, you know, we had the funeral and wake, being that age and not knowing how to handle the emotions or how heavy it was. So, you know, that kind of set me on a negative trajectory. I started smoking cigarettes and drinking a lot, and I guess just trying to bury what happened with alternative means. And as the years went by, you know, things hurt less and less and things healed. It's obviously still something that weighs on me, what happened. Going through my 20s and getting married and having children, doing all those things without your mom it's sad. And occasionally my kids ask, you know, what happened to grandma? That's what we call her. Not sure why I made this video. I really just wanted to share the story behind the tattoo and maybe shed a little light for someone who may be going through a similar situation or maybe has gone through a situation like that. And I know this is totally off brand for my channel regarding like fitness tech and GPS watches and all that, but it's something that I see the comments about the tattoo all the time, and it's just it's a reminder of, you know, how great my mom was and who she was. And as for the actual tattoo and what it means, it's Greek. She was the Greek one of the family. My dad was Irish, or is Irish, and so it means mu lepes, I think. Hopefully one of my Greek viewers, I know there's a lot of you out there, can comment on exactly how to pronounce it. And it means I miss you in Greek. And it's just kind of a, you know, a reminder, a memorial to my mom. Okay, that's enough deep story talk. I'm out on today's run, getting some miles in before my kids' activities this Sunday afternoon, which is under the beautiful power lines right now. You can see here in northeastern Massachusetts. It's Bluebird Day. We've got some puffy clouds in the air, but no rain. And yeah, I'm gonna get some miles in.